They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And able to... The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he'll lose yardage.
Pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it? Get out to your runner. Get him out in the flat and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought
on right and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
3 on second down, and that leads to a tough third down call. And it's complete. Hooper. Back to the running game. It's Freeman. And he'll lose yard.
The best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And past the 35, he'll be... This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage.
Is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Getting it out left side. Now Ryan. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he will have the 20. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it inside the 10. Eyes up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, book, run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
He'll get it up the middle.
Disappointing, but I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And that is in. And Bryant's kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So you're a boxing guy. How do you score that on your boxing card? A very long drive, but 3 points.
And I really want to do my boxing analyst voice right here, but I'm going to keep it normal for us, right? I call it a draw. That type of a drive has to feel good, right? You take it all the way downfield, you control the ball.
From the shotgun, Wilson. It's complete to Lock. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carter. Now Wilson on second down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Letting one go deep for the end zone. 29. 2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Oh, he's got him in wide open. Complete. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He's going to flick one out here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far. Wilson on the keeper. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson keeping it himself on the quarterback sneak. And the Seahawks are able to strike for 6. Janikowski good with the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out to kick is Janikowski. On the return, here's Justin Hardy. Well, in our own territory with just a little time, do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it.
And the Seahawk defense. Now Ryan. Well, the pressure to with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This is fielded at the goal line. Able to spin free. Solid return.
You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make the...
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. And it pops free, the complete pass. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Finding his safety valve here, that's complete. And taking it at the 42-yard line. Here's Wilson. It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Doug Baldwin, 42 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Janikowski adds the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out to kick is Janikowski. And they will see what they have up their sleeve. They go play action here on first down. He's going to rifle one, and that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
There's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a deep...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And nice.
Said this is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Flushed out right. He's going to... And that's caught inside the 30. From the gun, it's Wilson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also...
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there from 6 yards away. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Out to kick is Janikowski. And this will be a... Now it's Ryan. The throw to the left side, caught by Cole.
Is get him into open field and then let him make people miss and advance the football.
Looking deep for hoop. And got his man complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well.
Julio Jones all alone. Touchdown. Throwing again. Ryan. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So
now Wilson from the gun, he'll throw. It's caught right side. Dick's
more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Baldwin with it over the middle. Operating from the gun. Wilson eluding the pressure right. He's going to air this out for, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. On first down, Ryan. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it drops down in.
Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And this one brought in by Sanu. Here it's 3rd and 1. From the shotgun, Ryan. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jaron Reed with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. On 1st down, Wilson. His throw caught right around the 6. Now the ball comes loose, and the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll throw again from their own end zone. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Ricardo Allen with a pick. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. After the interception, here's Ryan. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6. Escaping the pressure right. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Well, I guess that answers the question whether or not they want him throwing it again right away after throwing the pick 6 on the previous drive.
Yeah, not something conservative or underneath. Pretty big shot right there.
Get him right back in the saddle and say, go ahead and sling it, big guy.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 now, Wilson. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25.
What?
And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Come on, defense.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Again, Wilson. And he's got it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it.
Let's go.
Finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Now Ryan on second down. Throw left side complete. That's Coleman. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Ryan now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. He'll look to throw. Get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
This is Coleman. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be second and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Back to throw. Buying, and that's a touchdown late in this affair.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return. And
what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Throwing now is Ryan. Flushed out right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's Bosher to kick it away.
Bring that ball out.
Fielded about a yard deep. Look at the spin. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Eluding the pressure right. And
Let's go.
Get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's third and long here. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. Two huge plays there down the stretch. The sack on second down. Now they force the incompletion. That's going to lead to a do-or-die fourth down.
And they look like they've got the confidence right now that no matter what gets thrown against them, whatever play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down. They're just brimming with it right now.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Come on, defense. Come on, defense.
He's back to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Wilson to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. We've seen some long field goals to win games, and they've got to give their kicker a chance here. So now this thing's coming down to the big left leg of Sebastian Janikowski. They'll spot it at the 40. It's a 50-yard kick for the win. So a field goal that could have won it went awry. Pretty good distance field goal. It wasn't a chip shot, but still, that one's going to stick with him for a little while. You'd have
Did I win?
It is, and I know that he missed that one, and they walk off the
Bro,
field.
show the score.
They don't feel great about themselves. They just lost the
I
game.
won.
But this is where the proficiency...